Hello friends, welcome back to another session of Kubernetes. In our last session, we are done with the node port service. We have seen one example for node port service also, and we were successfully able to access the application from outside the world, from internet, from anywhere internet you can access your applications using node IP and whatever the node port we were just exposing. Okay, and we have seen there are a total 4 types of services are there, like node port service, cluster IP service, load balancer and external name. Load balancer and external name and cluster IP, these three services we will see later, because before to see before to learn this one or to see the any demonstration for that one, we need to learn some other concepts, some other topics we need to learn, like some Kubernetes configuration, Docker, some of the points in Docker also we didn't discuss that one. So like Docker argument, Docker commands, Kubernetes arguments, Kubernetes commands, map config, like how we will do the configuration, how we will do the environment variable configuration. So all those we need to see first. Okay, so we will what we will do first that configuration. Okay, fine. And in this node port example, we have seen in our service we were declaring 3 ports actually. If you could remember, in our service we defined ports, and 3 ports are there actually. What all these ports are we will see that, and we will learn how exactly this mapping is happening through the diagram first. So if you see there are 3 types of port are there. One port, and second one is a target port, and third one is a node port. So node port is nothing but the the node or the computer, whatever you are using in a cluster, that for that each for the node you are using some port, you are occupying some port of the node to be accessed from the outside world. Anyway, you know, each application will be listening on some port, either if it is a server, any other. We need to occupy one port, so that is nothing but your node port. On whatever node it is running, that doesn't matter. Suppose in your cluster there might be 100 node cluster. So in 100 nodes, if your pod is running, for all the node, the port will be same. Always port will be same, so that you can access the application by the node IP and port number. From any of them you can access your application, and inside that one load balancer will be there, so it will automatically load balancing will happen. Okay, so that is nothing but the node port. Now what is target port and port? So from this diagram you can easily understand. So you understand this outer box, this is your node machine. Suppose this is the IP address of node 192.168.10.5 something. For this machine we are giving port 32000, this one. So that is nothing but the node port. You can see here, this is the node port. For your node you are occupying some port, that is nothing but the node port. Next, port. What is port? This port is nothing but your service port, because each service also will have a port, so that it will be mapped to a respective pod. Because service will have a selector, you see, service will have a selector. On the basis of selector it will pick the pod, and each pod will have some IP address. So that mapping it has to do. So port is nothing but your service IP, you understand, like that. Port is nothing but your service IP. And what is target port? Your port has an IP address, IP address and port number. Your port has a port number, that is nothing but the target port. That is nothing but the target port. Whenever you are creating port, if you could see here, container port. What is this container port? It's nothing but your target port. Where this container is running? This container is running inside deployments, and inside deployment what will be there? Replica set will be there. Inside replica set, pod will be there. Inside pod, container will be there. So directly you can say that this is a container port, nothing but the pod port. Simple. So that is nothing but your target port. So from the node port, it will map to service port. From service port, it will map to your pod port. Simple. And internally you can know container will export some port by default. That port automatically will be target port. It will be mapping using this configuration, container port. Simple. Okay, so this is that in the last session we didn't discuss actually. Fine. Next, pod configuration. So some configuration we need to do, like some argument, so that we can utilize the pod inside cluster IP. If you want to use cluster IP, then definitely one thing. Suppose if let me open this one. Yes. So if you could see this diagram, your my web app application needs database access also, because currently in my web app application we don't have any MySQL database, but in our upcoming sessions we will create one application. That application need a database also, and for the database we will create a separate pods. Application pods will be different, database pod will be different. Now your application don't know directly which pod has to take, because in your application, in your application.properties or application.yaml file, you are specifying the database URL, username, password, all these details you are hard coding. Currently how we were doing in our web application, in our Spring Boot application. In our Spring Boot application, application.properties file is there, or application.yaml file is there. In that file we are configuring our database details like a database URL, database username, database password. We are hard coding. And if this is the scenario, if this cluster scenario is there, in that case your database will be running in pods, like multiple databases are running, and in that case your application don't know which pod has to be selected. How you will, because you need to specify username, password, and host URL. So you cannot do hard code there. You need some mechanism to connect with your MySQL pods. So that we will see later once we will done our pod configuration, because pod has to be configured anyhow, that so that we can access in our applications, because load balancing will happen. If you see this diagram, load balancing will be done by cluster IP. Cluster IP service will do the load balancing also between these. You will directly communicate with service. Our application, my web app application will not communicate directly with the database. It will communicate to service. This cluster IP service will pick the node, service ID. This cluster IP service will pick the MySQL pod and will give to the application. Directly we are not communicating with the MySQL database from the application in cluster environment. So for that one we need to do some changes in our application.property file. We will see that later. Before that one we need to learn some configuration about the pod. So first is commands and argument in Docker. We have not seen that in our last session. In our last session, in our Docker course itself we have not done this one, commands and arguments in Docker. So we will do that first. Okay, so to understand the commands, what I will do, I will open my terminal. For this session you no need to make any EC2 instances, and you no need to start that one. You can do in your local system also if you have installed Docker in your local machine. Okay, so first thing, I'm just cleaning up the deleting all the images and containers. Okay, currently there is no image. Okay, I think there is no container also. I think I already deleted. Okay, fine. So you can see here like how many images are there. There is no image. Okay, and there is no container. There is no container at all, not a running or not a stopped. Okay, fine. That's okay. Next, what I will do, we will create a container from this image. I'll create a container from this image. You can see here we have all this file, docker file hello.java is there. Okay, so hello.java, this is nothing but this much code is there in hello.java. Simply first I am printing hello, then hello guys, welcome to Tech Hub. Then I am just simply whatever the arguments are there in your application, if it is there, we are printing those index value, something like that. Then we are just putting in our sleep mode for some time, and then just we are printing wish you happy learning, and then exit. That's it. Okay, fine. And this you can understand very clearly what exactly this image will do. From Ubuntu we are creating an image. Then simply this is nothing but some who created this Docker file, and all this detail we are specifying. Then we are updating our repository. Then we are installing OpenJDK 17, and then we are creating our one directory, my workspace, home my workspace. Inside that home my workspace I am copying hello.java, and then I am moving to my home my workspace. After that one, just simply I am running. What I am doing, I am compiling my hello.java file. Hello.java I am compiling, so it will create hello.class file, and then that class I am running using cmd. Okay, fine. So let's go and create this image first. Yeah, so yeah, it will create the image. Docker build, T stands for nothing but the tag. You are giving a tag. Build means what? Docker image build. You can go more specific. What you want to build? Image. Docker image build which image? This image. From where? From Docker file. Where is Docker file? The default Docker file name is Docker file, and dots represent this present directory. In this present directory, whatever the files are there, Docker files and all file, it will pick from here only. Fine. So it is building. This command we have seen thoroughly, I think, in a Docker. I no need to explain again. Fine. Okay, so now the image is built. Docker images, one image is there. 11 seconds ago, just now we have built the image. Fine. Okay, so now what we will do, we'll create the container. Simply I am just creating a container, and this command, what it will do, docker container run. We will create a container, create and run the container. Docker container run d means detached mode. Name, I am giving the container name my app cont container, and this is the image. Okay, container is created, and docker psa, you see, yes, it's up. Okay, and you see, observe the command clearly. Now what is there in the command? Observe clearly. Java hello. Where is Java hello? From where this command is taken? This command is taken from here, cmd Java hello. This is the command whatever it is executing, java hello. Okay, fine. Okay, so it is up, it's up and running. I think now it is okay, 42 seconds, still it is running. I think it's after 50 second, after 50 second it will be stopped. Yes, see, exited, you can see it's up 50 second, then suddenly it's exited in 1 second ago. Okay, so now what we will do, I will delete this container. I will delete this container. I'll delete this container once, and I will create the container with some other parameters. Now you see one extra parameter I am passing. One extra parameter I am passing hello. What it will be? Observe this clearly. Some error came. What exactly this error? What does it mean? What does it mean? Read it clearly, you will understand. This is nothing but the container id. This is nothing but the container id. Okay, docker error response from daemon, response from daemon, error response, some response it is getting, but that is error response. Failed to create a task for container, failed to create the task for container, failed to create shim task, OCI open container runtime create failed. What exactly it is trying to run create failed. What unable to start container process exec hello, executable file not found in path. So currently you know there is no program, no application, no command is there as a hello, but previously it was executing. What happened suddenly? You see, I will show you here. Previously if you see, I think it's there. See, command was java hello. You know what java hello will do? In our container, we have already installed java. You can see this is the command that is installing java. So java command is there, and hello file is there. So it is what it is doing, it is running that java file. Correct. So that's why it was running fine, but now command is only hello. So command is only hello, it cannot execute simply. Why command is only hello? Previously it was java hello, now why it is only hello? Because at the time of creating container I am passing argument. You see clearly, this is the actual command, but after that one simply I added hello. If I will show you here in the text file, you see previously this was the command, but after that one simply I added hello. It means one extra argument added. Now what this argument is doing? This argument is directly replacing the command line argument, cmd argument. See, this is the cmd argument. See, for cmd two arguments are there, but we have explicitly passed hello. It means it will remove all the argument whatever you are passing in the file, and it will add only the argument whatever you are passing in the command line. Okay, fine. So let's do one more experiment. First delete this one. I'm just going to delete the container. Okay, deleted. Now next what you will do this one. Now what is there, what extra we have done? Before hello I have added java, my own I have added. Now is it work? It will work fine. Yes, it will work fine. Yes, you can see here, and if you see you can see this is hello. Now command is there hello java. Command is there hello java, because I am explicitly passing both arguments. The argument. Okay, now what we will do, let's see the logs of the container. logs of the container. See, okay, so it is running, still it is running. So the first lines it is printing, which lines? These two lines it's printing. Then there is no argument, there is no argument. Okay, then it is sleeping for 50 seconds. Then at the end it should print this, wish you happy learning, exit. Okay, but still it was running, that's why it was not showing. Now check again. See, it's exited, and if you see the docker status, it's exited 50 seconds ago. Fine. Now what I will do, I will again delete this container. I'll again delete this container, and I will run with some more parameters. I'll run with some more parameters. This one, same Java hello. After that one, I have added some more comments. That's it. Some more arguments I have added. This is the one argument, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these two argument will be go for Java hello will run hello program. Then after hello program, you are passing parameter argument also, no? If you know Java, you will understand this very well. Very basics of Java. See, it's up and running, and see the logs. See, index 0, what it is getting at index 0, please. At index 1, subscribe. At index 2, my. At index 3, channel. Please subscribe my channel. Okay, so this is why it is getting, because these are the parameter we are passing explicitly. Okay, fine. You can understand this one, I think, very well if you know Java, basics of Java, like main method explorations. In our YouTube channels, there is a list, in playlist is there, dedicated for Java. In that Java, you go and watch the video, the session where we are discussing exploring the main method. Okay, you will understand why it is happening, because Java hello, this is a running hello file. After that one, whatever the arguments are there, that argument will be passed to this string args array that we are iterating here one by one and printing. Okay, fine. Okay, then this is over. Next, delete this container again. Why I am deleting this container? Because the same name, because of name only. No need to clear it, because the name is same. That's why I am deleting. I don't want to create a different name, and I don't want to modify all this. That's why. Okay, next, copy this and run. Okay, fine. Now see, docker ps, go docker ps a. See, now this time what is command? You see, tell me what is command this time. Why not Java hello? Because we are explicitly giving this one. See, echo hello world. No, we are not compiling we are not executing hello Java hello files. We are not executing. I will show you the logs. You just see the logs and you will understand what is there in log. Why it is not printing this hello guys, welcome to Tech Hub, and exited and all. Why it is not printing this one? Why it is not printing this thing? It should print this one. Whatever I am selecting, it should print. Why it is not printing? Because we are not executing Java hello. From the command line, I am passing explicitly echo hello world. So it is just simply echo hello world. What it will do? If I print here echo hello world, what it will print? Simply it will print here, no? Echo is another command in the line X, echo, and I will print here please subscribe my CHANNEL. It will print here, no? So this is the command, like the whatever actual command was there, that actual command we are replaced with our commands. Okay, fine. That's it. Okay, so like that for the CMD, we are, what we are doing for CMD, currently our command is cmd. For cmd we are playing with the cmd. We can replace this command using what? Using arguments. Explicitly these are the arguments. Explicitly we are passing these arguments. Hello Java, hello, please subscribe my channel, echo hello world. We are explicitly passing. We are modifying. Okay, we can do that one. Fine. Okay, next in okay, clear this console once. Now clear this console. Next, okay, so now what we will do, we will remove this image, because we will modify that image and we will do some more experiments. So I am just removing the image, remove the containers. Okay, remove image, remove container. So there is no image, no container. Okay, let's go and check once. No image and no container. No image, no container. Okay, clear it. So next copy this, create this image. This is the first image that, okay, we have done, and copy this image. Okay, copy it. And okay, Docker file, just this Docker file is. Now in this one, what we are doing, Java, only Java. Entry point Java, that's it. We are not giving any other, that's it. Even Java hello, if you give like that, it will work. But I am not giving, intentionally we are not giving. I will see. Okay, fine. Others are correct only, same only, almost all are same. This one just we have changed. Instead of cmd we are using entry point. Either we can use to perform any operation at the time of container startup, we can use cmd or entry point. Okay, the difference we have seen in Docker. Fine. So now let's go and create the image first. Okay, it will create quickly, will not take much time. If it is the first time, then definitely it will download the Ubuntu and download the Java, will take some time, but currently it will not take. Okay, next, so go and check for first. So first I am creating a container. Simply, this is just normal. I am not passing any argument here. If you can observe, I am not passing any argument. Docker container run detached mode, name of the container and image. That's it. I am not passing any argument, and you can see successfully created. Now if you docker ps, if you do docker psa, so it is already exited. And what is command? If you see Java, so do you think whether hello class code is executed? No, it's not executed. It is not executed. Go and check the logs, because in logs only you can see there is nothing is there in the log at all. That's why it is giving this problem. This many explanation it is giving, because there is no log. Okay, leave it. Then what can you do? Simply delete this container and create the container. With this command hello, hello, this one, same only. Now what it will do? If you do docker ps, so it is saying up 3 seconds, and if you observe the command Java hello, now what is the difference? If it is a cmd, then clearly it is removing the commands and executing, adding the fresh command. But in case of entry point, In case of entry point, it will append. In case of entry point, it will append. Okay, yes, yes, only entry point. If it is only entry point, then only it will append. This is the, see, currently in our Docker file we don't have cmd, we have only entry point. Remember this clearly. In this Docker file, if you could see, we have only entry point, we don't have cmd. If combination is there, entry point and cmd, we will see that later, it will flow something different. But currently you understand, if only entry point is there, it will append. And if it is appending, then definitely it is running. You can see here it is running, exited also. Okay, and if you could see the logs, if you could see the logs, then it will give the logs also. Okay, fine. Delete this container. Why I am deleting? Because the name I am using same, that's why I am just deleting. Better to delete and create, instead of creating so many containers. It will create so many containers, you will be confused. Okay, to be clear, that's simply I am removing. Fine. Create the container using this now. I think you can understand this very clearly now. You can understand very clearly. First check the status PSA. Okay, it is up and running from 6 seconds. Okay, and see the logs. See, please subscribe my channel. It's getting same only. Hello. What is hello? What it will append? Java is already there in entry point. You see, Java is already there in entry point. Then after Java, what it will append? It will append hello. Then please subscribe my channel. So please subscribe my channel will go as the argument for main method, and this is the file. Okay, fine. And what? Okay, delete first. Delete this container first. One more scenario I will show you. I'll show you. This one only. Okay, so instead of hello, if I give here hi, what it will do? Container ps exited, immediately exited, because hi.java, hi file itself is not there in the container. In this container it is not there. Even we are not copying. If you see, are we copying hi.java? No, we are not copying. It's not there. It will not be there in the container, so you cannot execute it. Okay, fine. Okay, that's it. Even if you see the logs, I think it will give error. Can't. Okay, see, logs will be there. What is there in the logs? Could not find or load main class. Which class? Hi. Class is not there. Okay, class not found exception. Hi. Fine, clear it. Delete the container. Delete the container. Fine. Next, so we have done for third. No, second only we have done. Next, we will take both entry point and cmd, both we will take. Okay, okay. Go and update the file, docker file. So you see clearly, you see, first is entry point and second is cmd, hello Java. So definitely entry point will add Java, then cmd will add hello. So Java hello. Let's see, run and see, we'll see better. Okay, I think we need to delete the image also, image and both we need to delete. Okay, let's do that first. Delete the image and delete the container, image container, both you deleted. Okay, clear it. Fine. Next, create the container, create the image. It's creating image. Okay, now simply run, like without any argument, run without any argument, without any argument. And see the process status A. Yes, so it is up and running, and save 7 seconds. Java hello, it's correct only. See the logs, it is the logs. Okay, it is there. After 50 seconds, if you see, it will exit. Okay, 23 seconds, 25 seconds, 27 seconds. Okay, let's wait for 50 seconds and we'll see the entire logs. But anyway, that doesn't matter, like what will be there. But okay, let's see once. 43 seconds. Okay, exited. So this is the entire. Okay, clear it once. Next, we are running without any argument. We were running. Next, delete this container once. And run the container with hello. Now you tell me where this hello will be added. If you see currently, clear it. Currently, what is there in a Docker file? If you see Java hello. Now where this CMD will be added? Okay, and go and check process status. Hello Java. Is there any difference? You can't see currently difference. Why? Because this hello will be given first priority for CMD. Hello will give the first priority for CMD. So what it will do in CMD? It will remove all the parameters whatever we are adding. So it will remove hello. Then what it will add? It will add hello again. So it is okay. Fine. Delete this one. Delete this container. You want to check the logs? You can check it once. Okay, fine. Delete the containers. Then create the container with the with other arguments also. You can take it once. Fine. Okay. No need this Eclipse. Why Eclipse is coming? Okay. Okay, so now if you see the logs, it will print here, because this is same only. It will remove the hello, again it will add hello, and this add plus this also in the command line. Okay, that's why it is coming like that. Okay, fine. Delete the container, remove the container. Okay, next. So okay, hi, if I give here hi, will it work? Instead of it will remove. What it will do? Hi, it will pick hi, and from command line it will remove hello and append hi. So is there any hi dot class file is there? Not there. So what it will be in the you see, observe and see in the process status, see java dot hi, it's not there. So if it is not there, then if you see the logs, it will say could not find or load main class hi, caused by java.lang.class not found exception. Which class? Hi. Okay, fine. Okay. Next, I think this much. Okay, next, what I will do, I will execute in this way now. Now you tell me what will be the impact here. What will be the impact here? See, problem came. Now what is the problem? You see, and you can tell very clearly. error response from daemon conflict the container name. Okay, container is already there. I think we need to remove the container. First. Okay, remove. Clear. Now go and create. Go and create. Okay. So yes. So now what is the problem? It will say error response from daemon failed to create a task for container, failed to create a shim task, OCI runtime create failed. What it is trying to run? My Java. Is there any command named my Java? Is there any command named my Java? Not there. Not there. So if it is not there, you cannot do it. Simple. Okay, and go and check process status. See, my Java. Is there any class my Java? Sorry, is there any command like my Java? Not there. So definitely it will give the error. Okay, fine. If you see the logs, what will be there? There is no log. Okay, fine. Next, delete the container first, otherwise it will be the same problem. Delete the container. Okay, container is deleted. Next I am creating with this also. So now here what we are doing, explicitly entry point we are giving, explicitly entry point, like which parameter it will override. Will it be directly looking for CMD? No, it will be checking for entry point. I am clearly telling here, entry point, these are the parameter for entry point. Please replace these parameter with entry point. Please replace these parameter with entry point. Okay, fine. So go and check for process status. This one, what will be there? See, my Java hello, but my Java is not there. Only Java is there. My Java is not there. Okay, that's why it is giving this problem. Hello, it is coming from where? Hello, it is coming from here. Okay, fine. Next, remove container once and let's see. Please ask me in the comment section if you have any doubt regarding this one. I hope you are understanding this one. This is nothing but the arguments whatever we are passing explicitly, and how we can pass that one, and how that will be utilized inside the inside your Docker container. That is the point here. Okay, fine. Next, okay, not this one. If you do like this, before to that one, I will do here one more. Simply I will use here echo. Okay, echo. Fine. And hello I think is not required. I think hello was there already, so it should take that only. Copy this. Okay, there is no problem. Now see the process status, echo, only echo. Okay, if it is entry point you are giving, because entry point what will do entry point? Entry point will override the CMD. Definitely we have seen this feature in our Docker where we are doing the comparison. Entry point will always override the CMD. So first priority it is giving entry point. For entry point explicitly I am telling, this is the argument, see echo, it will remove all, it will not consider. Okay, fine. So I don't think so there will be any logs. Okay, there is no logs. Okay, and what if I will give here hello world? Okay, first remove the container. Okay, removed. Then simply you just go and create. hello world, echo hello world. Now what will be the CMD? Go and check for process status one. See, echo hello world, hello world. Okay, and then go and check the logs, hello world only. That's it. Fine. So in this one we have understand it will giving the first priority for first priority, like if you are not using entry point underscore and hyphen entry point, then if you are not using this one, and if you are directly using the arguments, then the argument will be replaced with the your CMD. And explicitly if you are telling I want to pass the argument for entry point, then you have to tell clearly this is entry point, this is entry point. Okay, fine. Fine. Simply just one more if I could do, let me copy this, then remove it, and if you do like that, will it work or not? Let me check. Just simply I wanted to do one more experiment. Echo hello world. I don't know. Okay, let's see. No, will not do like that. Okay. Fine. Okay, leave it. So like that we can override, we can use the arguments also. Okay, fine. Now what we will do, we'll just simply delete this image once, delete this image, and delete the container, because we will create another image. Okay, clear, there is no image, there is no container, sorry. Next create this image. In this image, in this file, we are not changing much. Whatever the changes is there, I will show you. The changes only dot instead of hello Java, all the files I am copying. Simply the file whatever is starting from Java, from anything but ending with .java, I am just simply copying, and I am compiling the same. So in this case, if you see how many files are there, hi.java and hello.java, both are there. So both will be copied instead of copying one by one. Previously we were copying only hello.java, we are not copying hi.java, but now I am copying both because star.java is there. Okay, fine. And remaining is same, hello Java, hello default. We can override this one, you know. Okay. Now just go and create the image first. Okay, image is going to create, and both files will be there in that. Okay, if you want to see, you can see it. If you want to see, you can see it, but not required, because we will execute, it will be there. You can see the docker psa. Okay, only image we created, we have not created any container so far. Docker images. Okay, images. Okay, only images is there. Okay, fine. Next, so just go and create. This is the we are not passing any argument here. Okay. Okay, so Java, hello Java is there, and then see the logs of the container. There is a logs command. Yes, you can see here. Okay, fine. Next, delete the container. Deleted. Next, create hi. If I passing hi, it will replace hello. Instead of hello, it will java.hi. Okay, see once and see the logs now. Previously logs was different. Now if you see the logs, yeah, see, previously it was hello guys, welcome to Tech Hub. Now this time hi guys, welcome to Tech Hub. Okay, because we can modify. And why these arguments are required for entry point and CMD? Because all the data we cannot do hard code in our image. We cannot do. Sometimes there is a requirement like that. We should pass it explicitly as per our requirement. That's why this feature is there. At least option should be there, so that we can dynamically change the parameters. It is always recommended. Like sometime it depends, like we want to execute program something differently. Okay, fine. That's why the option should be there. Okay, next go and delete it. And the last one is simply just this is simple. We have already done echo hello world. It will print just simply hello world. CMD will be echo hello world. If you see here, echo hello world, and if you see the logs, hello world. Fine. Because we have modified the container execution, how it was there. We used parameters, and using parameter we did this one. Fine. Okay, so this one is now what you understand from the argument mapping, how actually argument mapping is happening. Can you tell me from this one? At least you can tell it how exactly this argument mapping is happening. Suppose this is your image. Just we have to understand entry point and CMD. So if this is the command, like how we are running container, so what will be your command? Simple, Java and hello only. It will be, because explicitly we are not passing any entry point and CMD. You can see here in this one, at this time we are not passing any entry point and CMD parameter explicitly. So whatever is provided in entry point and CMD, that will be considered as a command. Correct? Now come to this line. If this is the case, explicitly for CMD we are passing the parameter, but we are not touching the entry point here. You can see we are not touching the entry point here, not touching. So what will be in that case? Java will be entry point will remain same. CMD will be, instead of hello, it will be hi. That's it. So java.hi, java hi, it will be okay. Next, in this one we are passing both. We are passing entry point and CMD. Entry point is echo. This time I am passing echo, and the CMD will be hello world. That's it. So hello world, definitely it will print hello world, but command will be, however, what will be command? Command will be, sorry, I have not written the command here. Command will be echo hello world. This will be the command, and this command will print the details like this. Like the output for this command will be this much only. Okay, that's what it will do. No, this command, if you execute, if you create the container using this command, so what will be your command line? Your command will be this one. This will be your command. Exactly, this will be your command, and this will be your output. If you execute this one also here, what will be your output? Hello world only. Fine. Okay, That's it. So this is all about the commands or commands arguments in commands and arguments in Docker. It should be and, sorry, commands and argument in Docker. Okay, fine. In the next session we will see commands and arguments in Kubernetes, because why it is required in Kubernetes. Directly we are not using Docker now. You understand, in our since we have started our Kubernetes, we are not directly dealing with the Docker. We are not dealing directly with the Docker. Okay, so what we can do in that case, who will talk to Docker? Kubernetes is dealing with the Docker internally. We are just interacting with the Kubernetes, and Kubernetes is managing the cluster using Docker containerization tool. Simple. So definitely we have to, anyhow, from the Kubernetes also we have to dynamically pass the argument, so that it will be resolved with the Docker image, Docker container. If you see this one, Docker container we are creating Docker container here, but in Kubernetes we are not going to create the Docker container. Your pod will create the Docker container. And who will create the pod? Pod will be created by your replica set, and replica set who will create? Deployment will create the replica set will create the pod, and pod will create the container. Directly we are not creating any container. So we need to learn how we can pass the argument in Kubernetes also, and how it will be resolved. We'll see that in our next session. Okay, so I hope you like this session. Please subscribe my channel, and we will see you in the next session. Till that, bye bye and have a nice day.